Firstly, I want to point out that this is a very quick blockout and in many ways experimental. I wanted to test a few ideas. For instance, I was curious about using fortification structures like these towers and fences as bypass roads or observation points. However, during testing, I discarded this idea because it ruined the normal level patient. Okay, let's move on. Right now, this level may seem quite atypical for Souls-like games. However, one of my ideas was to make the level feel like an open world, so visually this space might seem too open. Maybe too much open. As I said, it's very fast and experimental gray box, so probably if I were working on a real project, it would look completely different with more directed paths and each subzone more enclosed. According to my plan, the level has 3 thematic zones. The first zone is for Native American Indians. There's a large open space like this totem area. Also, there are small Indian houses, a convenient environment for close-range attacks. In my decision, there are plenty of places in and around this house to hide valuable items that players will see by exploring the level. Here you can create a few interesting moments with jumping on the heads of enemies and additional paths for breaking into the house. Here we see a bridge located on the borders of both zones. The player can witness a battle between 2 creatures, Scarecrow and Skinwalker. Like in many other places in the level, there are numerous options for crossing it. For example, using a trap with explosion barrels, the player can blow up the bridge and destroy the creatures on it. This is a trading area. In my decision, this huge area can host one of the most massive and difficult battles. An attentive player can point out not only traps but also treasures. Despite the seemingly blocked entrances to the building, the player should find a way inside some other ways. Their house in generally many interesting scenarios with a combination of creatures, items and interactive elements like traps can be implemented here. This is one of the additional entrances to the mine, the tunnel. In the minecart, the player can notice explosives barrels. If detonated, they can either destroy the monsters guarding this passage or fall into the trap themselves. Indian cemetery. To be honest, I haven't even started thinking about what interesting gameplay could be implemented here, but for now it's just an atmospheric landmark. And of course, mine building. Actually, the geometry of the building slightly differs from my decision document, what you might have seen. In the document is an improved version of the layout that I made after testing this blockout. I made several important corrections. Alright, this is first level of the mine, a battleground with monsters blocking the path to the boss, but there are also alternative paths to reach the boss here. Then there are 2 options. If we go up, we'll reach the attic level. Here the ultimate scarecrow may appear. And if we go down, we'll reach the basement level. Here the ultimate skinwalker may appear when we defeat the boss and run through the tunnel to the next level toward the exit